We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa.
All right, right on, KingRugga. Right on. Appreciate you being available, communicating accordingly.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll start out here with the option left. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Wow. Wow. I rarely get that kind of love from Madden.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less.
Oh my God.
Interception and bring it back for the score.
And
Snip.
I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Holy moly.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
He completely got me off user on that snap. So, you know, it's not my first time using a defensive lineman, and I just go for it. Just run at him. It worked.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get
we got 2 people watching. I'm telling you, you guys got to rewind it and watch the first 2 snaps of the game.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia.
Nice job, defense. Nice job stopping that shit.
Back at the 35. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Play action. Now Jackson. He completes it.
Wow, what a great catch. Great catch, man.
First down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Jackson now. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really
Good job, defense. Good job.
That will be incomplete. Try to dial up the
Really could have nailed that in for a touchdown.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Damn, good play, dude. Wow. How annoying.
Made at the Bucs 24-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the
That was a bummer.
Throwing is Jackson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know
good job, defense. Good job.
Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Let's take a look, see if he's in man coverage. Nope, he's not a man. Oh, he is. He is. Look at that. Looks like it could be a blitz. I'll let him set. I'll let him set. I won't be a dick.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it 4 times with interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
After 7-0 on EA.
He's playing really aggressive defense. He's trying to blitz me. Take it easy, Ruggs. Take it easy, man. I can read that blitz well. Don't let it be the one. Don't let it be the difference here.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. Hurry, hurry. Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
They run straight ahead here with White. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take
I didn't ever throw to that route, too, but it looked open.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Jackson being chased out left. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's just across.
Good job, defense. Good job.
At the 49-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Regular. Good. Done.
First down, here's White. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
He's got some mean linebackers, too. Look at those linebackers. Superstar players. Big boys.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Baker changing the play at the line.
Run. Real.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
That's what should have happened on my last possession. Not a pick.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
Oh, pass interference.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go
Holy moly, that was too far open. Good play.
Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 37 yards. And the Ravens are back within a score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, report.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. So unable to throw it in for 2.
Denied, food. Denied.
Let me ask rescues.
Denied. Good stuff, defense.
Changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down
Gator
to
up in the chat. F-Tune. F-Tune.
And assert its will over the other.
Now Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first.
Is that who I play, Gator? Do I play Tune in the Elite League?
Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Run. Point it right.
Mayfield down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Kings! Pistol.
4th down, Mayfield. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Middle. Hey.
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left.
Come on. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a lot of BS. Come on, defense. But that's that Lamar Jackson effect. It really is. That's Lamar Jackson.
I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass. Back against the grain, all the way across field, and sometimes you catch the defense just not believing you can make that throw.
Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end.
Wow, great play. Great fucking play.
Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And
Damn it, guys. Where's my fucking defense at?
2 more on the board here just before halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down.
About time I seen you play a game, Ruggs. You've been in some leagues, and I haven't seen you play very often, but about time you got in here.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Pushing his way through. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Opting to run again here with White.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are.
Let's see. Let's see what these stream sniping. I feel it.
Exactly what they do.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White to about the 35, 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Play action now. Here's Mayfield rolling to his left. And this one caught downfield by Evans.
Good job. Good job, Red. Good job, Red team.
Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Oh, excuse me.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Walker hitting the ball is out. Oh, good return.
Damn, bud. That should have. Ooh. Ooh. Good job, Hill. You saved your boy. You saved your boy.
The way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return.
Yeah, Shark. It is. It is. Or Stark, Shark, Gator Shark, Gator Stark. Yeah, bud.
Okay, you're
I agree with you.
making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry.
Damn, look at how many guys that have taken him down. The whole team. Whole team.
Second and 10 coming up. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out. Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Good job, defense. Good job. I saw that coming.
Well timed there, and now fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
No, we change it. Hey, hey.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Who was that? Who was that?
Partner's bad enough
McMillan?
when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's
That's out who that was. I have a trade game for one of my DBs. So.
Now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. Jalen Armour Davis, the one to get the tackle.
Damn, only a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
There you go, bud. Defend that stretch, because that's what I'm going for. I'm going to stretch it out.
They stay on the ground with White. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hurry, hurry! Up,
to throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. An audible here to get a new look.
Run, run, run. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
They'll run for it. This is White.
Damn it. Damn it. I'm not doing that again. You stopped me on 4th down twice. Damn it. I could have got away with 3 points right there. Son of a bitch.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Jackson. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw.
God dang it. All right. What the fuck, man? That's a hell of a route right there. That was a hell of a route.
Now in Tampa. It's the
Son of a
Ravens
bitch.
with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is caught at
What
the
a
20.
great play, dude. What the fuck?
Deep into Tampa Bay territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Yaya Diaby bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 19 on the play, but
What a wide open play that was.
Short, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's not going to get the first.
Good job, defense. Good job, bud.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
You already know he's going to blitz me. He wants to come after me. We're going to try to make him pay for it, fellas.
But can't go into his shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security.
We got the ball on conservative carry so we can protect the ball. He's hit sticking me.
Gave it to him. 15 big yards. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a give to White. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful.
All right, bud, you chase the running back. I'm going to bait you on it.
You have to take a few chances as well.
Throwing, Mayfield, and a dump off to White. Into space at the 45, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
On the handoff, this is White. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach.
Tough match, dude. Very, very tough. Very, very tough. He's definitely mixing it up. He's putting pieces in good places.
Around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. Here's White. They set up the screen.
Oh, holding. Holding. We have a holding call. It's coming back. Oh, no. Ooh.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Hey, alert 33. Good. What's that?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to them and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one.
Boom. Killed it. What a dot. Really could have picked it off. That was a dot.
And now, of course,
oh, it's coming back. They're reviewing it. It's coming back.
Look at this one.
Oh, it's sticking. Good stick.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
I like the linebacker Levante David a lot because he's got all the abilities to blitz properly, so it really puts a lot of stress on defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Report. Report. Middle. Shut up.
Jackson.
Shit.
Now a
That's a free
desperation
play.
throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
Nice. That was nearly a pick.
Right at midfield. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. And this is intercepted.
Ooh, what a hit. What a hit when we got the ball.
Get the football back at their own 17.
And we might get the trait. 29 got his goal. Come on, man, finish it. Ah, but that was whack. Should have finished it. Only fucking 30 seconds left. All right, guys. That was a damn good game right there. We locked it up. We locked it up. We got sacks. We got interceptions. We got forced fumbles. No fumble recoveries. Oh, yeah, we got one fumble recovery. Yep. How the fuck is X 6-0? Who's X? Extraction? Are you talking about Extract? Oh, yeah. Extraction. Dude, I have no idea. Probably some of them force wins, CPU stuff. Look at that. We got a star dev for Christian. Cool. Good job, Christian. Yeah, let's take a look, man. Yeah, look at that Extraction 6-0. Number 1 seed in the NFC. I know, but I saw that too. So, but hey, man, you never know, bud. You never know. Let's take a look at his schedule. Now you got me curious. Let's see. Force win. He played that game, beat him. That's a good game. 38-35. 34-31. Good job. He played his week 2, 3, and 4 games, and then his last 2 games have been force wins. I mean, damn. All right. Well, don't let him come across me in my schedule. Let's see. Is he on my schedule? Ooh, man. If he was on my schedule, he was gonna get that out. Oh shit. I gotta be straight up too, man. I've been playing good Madden, dude. I've been playing really good Madden. The only team I've been struggling with is the Chargers team in Elite. And on the real, dude, I'm playing with Baker Mayfield for the first time this season. Baker Mayfield and Jared Goff, my 2 favorite quarterbacks for 2025 Madden, hands down. Their play action game is fucking sick as fuck. They play really good play action. They throw the ball really well. And in the Elite League with the Chargers, Herbert, bud, Herbert is not that good. I don't like him. Seriously, he's not that good. He's very limited in his play action. When I'm in the pocket, he's great. Herbert is great in the pocket, but play action, Herbert sucks, dude. He sucks. He can't roll out well. He does not throw on the run well. So yeah, that's pretty much the only league I'm struggling in. I'm in another league. It's called You're Gonna Learn League. Nobody's in there from any of our leagues that we're in, and I took over the Broncos in that league. Had a great run. We made it to the playoffs. Great game. So like I said, I've been playing good Madden as of recently. Oh, you got Sunshine Ballin'. Sunshine. Yeah, dude. That's a funny nickname for that cat because of that movie, Sunshine. I can't remember what that movie was, though. What was it called? We're Sunshine. That was his name, Sunshine. So anyways, let's take a look at... I always like to take a look at the stats real quick at the end of the game. We played a good game, man. We only had the ball turned over once. He had 5 turnovers. Rushing yards, 4 for him, 50 for me. Damn, bud, that sucks, dude. That's 50 yards. But hey, you know what? The 50 yards allowed me to have... Yes, remember the Titans. Thank you, Gator. I appreciate that. I'm going to look that up now on Netflix or Prime, and I'm going to watch that movie. But our 50 yards of rushing allowed me to run the play action effectively, and it created 2 touchdowns, 2 big touchdowns. Let's see. Turnovers, 5 for 1. Good job. 4th downs. I got shut down on 4th down. I went for it twice on 4th down in the game, and he shut me down, hands down. So after that second time, I was not going to do that again. But we didn't need to. Look at Mayfield. Great game. 252, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT, 1 sack, 11 for 13, 84% completion percentage. I love it when I throw games like that, when I have high completion percentages. Lamar Jackson, 274 for yards, 1 touchdown, 4 INTs. We picked him off on a second pass attempt for a pick 6. He got sacked. Ball came up. Hanson Reddick snatched it up, and he ran it in. He only had to go 10, 15 yards for the touchdown. Not only that, look at the sacks, dude. 5 sacks, 4 interceptions. Great game, defense. Great game. 17 for 50 yards. Yep, we locked him up. I knew he was going to try to run with him. You know, why would you not? Why would you not? But we locked him up. We did a QB spy on him. Nearly every possession, every snap on defense, we spied him. Evans, 3 for 120, 2 touchdowns. Good job, Evans. Let's see. Yeah, man. Good game. Odin, 3 for 61 yards, touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 for 43 with a touchdown. That was a big play. Mark Andrews got wide open on that play. A breakdown of the defense. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, there's all those sacks that he gave up. Willis for 2, Sheriff 1, Tyler for 1, then I gave up 1. Take a look at the sack lights and the INT lights real quick. Oh, look at that. Yo, Yaya with 3 sacks. Great job, Yaya. Great job. Levante David with the sack and a half. Great job. Good job. I think I'm going to re-sign David, though. I like his ability to blitz. He blitzes really well. Christian, 1 interception that allowed us to get our trait game. Even though it was from a normal dev to a star, we're moving up. We're developing him. Vita Vea with half a sack. Awazi, he got an INT on me. That was a good play on his end. And McCollum got an INT. Owa, he got a sack as well. So those are your sack lights, INT lights. Tiki Smith, that was a user pick 6. I got his ass good there. Reddick, pick 6 right there. Oh, no, not a pick 6 from Smith, but we did get one over Reddick. That's a wrap, guys. That's a wrap. That was a good game. Good game right there indeed. We beat them up pretty good. I'm taking over my division right now. Let's see. We'll do man right there. Boom. And then we will Christian. We got a new trait game with Christian. We got his dev up right here in this last game against the Baltimore Ravens. Good stuff. We'll go hybrid. And that's it, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the conversation, Gator. Look forward to playing you two soon. Here in a bit. You're going to be on one of my schedules eventually in one of these leagues. So peace out, guys. We'll see you in the next game.